Hi, Tada. Thank you so much for being here with us. We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me.
Now, tell me a little bit about This Woven Kingdom, your new book.
Well, we're pitching it as if it were a Persian Game of Thrones, but with a bit of a Bridgerton vibe. So, yeah, clashing empires, forbidden romance, lots of magic. It's just a big, sweeping fantasy world.
Now, you are no stranger to releasing a new book. You're so
Thank you.
accomplished. Do you ever get butterflies? Like, do you think the stakes are higher this time around?
Oh, well, that's very kind of you to say. I always get butterflies. It's always a nerve-wracking experience. It's both a delight and also a bit of a terror because it's such a thrilling experience to release a book, but you always hope people will enjoy it. So, it never changes. It never gets old. I'm not jaded yet.
And I think being an author is such a special gift, and you write so
Oh,
beautifully,
thank
in
you.
detail.
Thank
What do
you.
you do to get yourself in that mental space?
Oh, that's very sweet of you to say. I try, especially with like a fantasy series like this, which involves so much world building and detail. It's become really important to me to build out Pinterest boards, mood boards, sound boards. I like to immerse myself really fully in all five senses of the world that I'm creating, because without all of that, the set dressing, it's harder for me to really steep myself in it.
And I also hear that this is the first of a trilogy. Can you tell us anything about the second and third book? Can we jump ahead a little bit?
Oh gosh, I don't think so. I think I'd get in trouble if I did. But the second book comes out next year.
And This Woven Kingdom is out right now. I have been, reading, and it is a page turner. You have nothing to worry about.
Of
Everyone out there
course.
is going to love it. And I don't know if you have been asked this question yet,
Oh,
but feel free to drop an exclusive right here on Everyday Northwest. Can we expect some kind of Netflix movie series out of, these trilogies that you've been creating?
I really wish I could tell you, but I am not at liberty to say at the moment. But
All right. It sounds like something is in the works. I won't push you too much. I won't
that's
push you
all
too
I
much.
can
Don't want you
say.
to get in trouble. But thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate you.
Thank you. Thank you. It was a pleasure. Thanks so much for having me.